Hi, I'm the Scrub, and you're here for one reason. After more than 1,000 years of waging a war against a bunch of lesser beings, you'd have thought that Nidhogg would have just gotten bored by now and wiped Ishgard off the map. But nope, gotta pad out that time just for the Warrior of Light to come in and save the day. In this week's lesson, how to destroy an entire worm-filled bloodline in approximately 15 minutes. Time to learn about the Aery. Simplified. Pull everything to the first wall. Kill everything. The barrier will be destroyed, allowing you to continue. Pull everything to the next wall. Kill everything. The barrier will be destroyed, and it's first boss time. The boss has a huge cleaving tank buster, so don't stand with a tank. When the boss starts casting Electric Cachexia, everyone will need to get close to the boss or in its hitbox, as this is a huge electrical donut AoE. Ionospheric Charge gives one player a tether with the debuff Lightning Rod. They will have to drag the tether over to a pillar on the outside of the arena. The tether will transfer from the player to the pillar when you get close to it. All players will need to move away from this player and or the pillar. It will destroy the pillar or might outright kill you if you still have the tether or are close to the pillar. While this is going on, small AoEs will appear below random players which are easily dodgeable. Electrocution is a huge knockback to 3 of the 4 party members. This is almost always immediately followed by Electric Cachexia. After the second Ionospheric Charge, an ad will appear called Layak. Layak will give the person targeted with the tether a heavy debuff, so healers be ready with that as sooner. Layak does not have a lot of health, so you can burn it down when it spawns. The boss will repeat mechanics until it's defeated. Jump down the cliff to continue the dungeon. Kill the 3 dragons across the first bridge, then aggro the patrolling mob with the 2 drakes on the far platform. Another dragon will drop down and become targetable. Kill everything and the wind barrier will dissipate. Head up the path and kill both groups of dragons as you come across them. Second boss time. Geoscutus? Long Nose Boy has changed from the 6.2 update. Proximity Pyre is a large point-blank AoE around the boss. Deafening Bellow is a room-wide AoE. After this, the boss will cast Inflammable Fumes, which creates a swirling wall around the outside of the arena, which will give the debuff of Windburn for 15 seconds if you step into it. It also creates wispy circular clouds around the arena. The boss will then cast one of 2 moves. Proximity Pyre, which is the previous boss's point-blank AoE, or Ashen Ouroboros, which is a donut AoE from the boss's position. Regardless of which one the boss picks, the wispy fumes will explode along with the AoE in the arena itself. So you'll need to be in the safe zone away from both the AoE and the fumes. If the boss chose Ashen Ouroboros, it will then immediately cast Proximity Pyre and perform the point-blank AoE right afterwards. Getting hit by anything during this will give you a stack of vulnerability. It will then cast Body Slam, which is a knockback from the boss's position. You can get close to the boss to take the move, or you can use your knockback immunity to nullify it. And Crippling Blow is a tank buster. From here, the boss will repeat mechanics until it's defeated. Head up the long staircase and defeat the 3 mobs at the top. When you finish with the mobs, the pillar will fall over and create a bridge between the 2 areas. As you make your way onto the next platform, there'll be more pillars that will fall and you'll have to navigate around them. Defeat the 2 mobs on this platform and head up the next fallen pillar at the other end. Defeat the next group of mobs before proceeding up the small ramp. You'll be greeted by a few flying dragons. Only one of them will become targetable at first. When that one gets to 50% health, 2 smaller ones will spawn in. When the first one dies, 2 more will become targetable. And after you start damaging those 2, 6 small dragons will spawn in. Kill everything and make your way up the final staircase to the final boss. Deafening Bellow is a room-wide AoE. Hot Tail is a large straight line AoE through the middle of the arena. Hot Wing is a duo of straight line AoEs which will hit in the areas opposite of where Hot Tail just was. Getting hit by either of the Hot Tail or Hot Wing will give you a stack of vulnerability. As this is going off, Nidhogg will put 2 Dark Eye AoEs below random players. You got plenty of time to move out of these to avoid them. The boss will become untargetable and jump to the broken stairs on the outside of the arena. It will give every player a point-blank AoE, so everyone will need to spread out. At the same time, it will dive through the middle of the arena, so everyone will need to get to the sides of where he is diving. When Nidhogg returns to the arena, he will also do a small raid-wide AoE. After this, the boss will target one random party member with the Sable Price. This must be destroyed or the player in the Sable Price will instantly die if the cast finishes. It can be defeated in only a few small hits, so don't ignore it. The Scarlet Price is a tank buster. Around this time, Nidhogg will fly to the outside of the arena and start powering up his ultimate. 5 ads will spawn in the middle of the arena. Kill them quickly. Watch out for the bar that looks like this. If this bar fills up to 100 before you finish killing the ads, you will wipe. When you have defeated all the ads, Nidhogg will cast Massacre. This will release the energy built up by the ultimate, which can really hurt if you're undergeared. Nidhogg will return to the arena and continue the fight. He will begin to repeat mechanics with an extra one thrown in, which is Horrid Blades. It's just a stack marker on a random player. Make sure you use the limit break, and congratulations, you have beaten the Aery. My name is the Scrub. Thank you for watching.